definitely feel like this is the best thing that I could have done for myself in a long time. All right, my name's Kelsey. I am 30 years old and I'm from West Virginia. So I'm currently in my third year medical school, starting rotations in the fall. I did have surgery in November of 2015 was my first gastric sleeve. It went well, but I was never satisfied with the way it felt. It always felt very loose, and I had no follow-up support from that surgery from my clinician back in the States. So it's kind of just left me alone. They did the surgery and then let me out into the wild, so I had to take care of myself. My boyfriend had surgery here last February, and he had such amazing results, and he was talking about the process and how easy it was to come here and how everything was just done for you and there was no questions. He made it very simple, and I looked into it and the reviews were outstanding. And so I saw the certifications and saw the testimonies, and I felt more comfortable coming back here than I was at the original facility I had my surgery done. So I researched everything. So I found the groups on Facebook, I found the website, I found the some videos on YouTube, and everything that I've seen from OCC has just been outstanding. The reviews, the testimonies, even the questions asked in the support group Facebook chats are very, very good. They give a lot of great information. I feel like I can contact anybody and they would get back to me with answers to my questions, which is not something I got before. Joint Commission for me just means that it's been certified over a very broad array of medical specialties and found to be one of the highest standards of care. So it was a very important thing for me to see that as well. It was back probably in January, so 4 or 5 months ago, and I had been struggling with either accepting the fact that my sleeve was failing me and that I failed my sleeve, or I could just live this way, or I could get help. So really back in January, after discussing it with my family and my boyfriend, I didn't want to live like this. In medical school, we see so many people who have these horrible medical conditions, and obesity is one of the underlying causes. And I'm just not going to live that way. So that was my defining moment to come and get it fixed. I actually feel amazing. I didn't have any pain this morning when I woke up. A little nauseous after surgery, but that went away extremely fast. So I'm very lucky. I was one of the lucky patients. Yeah, I would definitely, if anyone had any questions or wanted to ask me about my experience, I'd definitely give them a positive review, just from my experience here and then my experiences in other hospitals as a medical professional. I just want to get through medical school right now, as crazy as that sounds, but it's so overwhelming on a daily basis. You know, I would love to be able to use this experience to educate other patients who might see in the future who struggle with obesity or struggle with some metabolic disease, and say, hey, you don't have to be stuck like this the rest of your life. There are ways to get better and feel better about yourself and get that life back. So it's definitely an educational experience I can pass on to other people. I thought I had lost my second chance because the first sleeve failed. So being back here and actually getting a new second chance and being able to have the follow-up and have the people there to support me this time is world-changing for me. I'm just not going to be thrown to the wolves. I can actually reach out at any time and talk to somebody. So definitely feel like this is the best thing that I could have done for myself in a long time. Definitely a new beginning, a better beginning for sure.
My name is Gina Still. I'm from Alderson, West Virginia. I've always wanted to have the surgery, so when she decided to come back and do the surgery, I thought, well, let's do this together. We had a recommendation of Kelsey's boyfriend, Steven, who'd had it done a year ago, and after I met Steven and saw his progress and his success, that made me more open to try to come out of the country to do it in Mexico. It's out of my comfort zone. It's not something I normally would have done by myself, but with seeing his results and then having Kelsey's support to get here and to take care of, help me with the details, it was much simpler. I have a little bit of fluid retention, had a little bit of trouble with my IV, but everything was handled very well and fast, and I feel really well today. And we did not tell a lot of people that we were going to do this and not share the news until we get home, because people have such a bad perception of traveling out of the country or traveling to Mexico. So we kept this to ourselves. Just a few people knew about it, so we'll share the news when we get home. Yes. don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's just like you're at home. Everybody is so nice and you're so well taken care of. Don't be afraid.